The forests are beginning to fill up. Norway is holding its breath. Belgium tuning in to cheer on its hero one last time. It's Sweden, everybody. Round 2 of the WRC, and it could go to one of 3 drivers this lunchtime. And the battle over the victory is red hot. And as I say, it could go one of 3 ways. It could go to Andreas Mikkelsen, Sebastian Ogier, or Thierry Neuville. Well, you look at that. It has never been so close on the final day of a rally since Finland of last year. Who is going to win it?
Unfortunately, John, my Polish is not that good, so I cannot translate what the co-driver is saying.
We can get a feel for this stage, Lewis, can't we? This is the wider open section, the faster section, before they come to the logging area, and then it's down the ski slope.
And then Jari-Matti also told me when I asked him, Jari-Matti, what's the condition of the power stage? He said, Louis, it was beautiful this morning. Good thin layer of ice, not a lot of snow on the top. The only last bit, the ski slope, the last bit was a bit twisty, and he said it will be gravelly this second time around.
But Kubica with a year's more experience, a year's more understanding of where the breaking points have to be.
Yeah, because there is no question about it, John. He has the speed.
The secret to Jari-Matti is when he can find calm in the car and rhythm with the car.
And I'm sure he will go.
The nose goes up and the power goes down for Jari-Matti Latvala, 3 times a winner in Sweden, but he's going to have to sit at the end of this stage and watch out for perhaps a new name to go on to the Rally Sweden trophy. Bouncing his way left over crest, right over crest. Trying to lock those front wheels into the ruts. Through the logging area that divides the fast stuff from this, the ski jump.
And there is a jump coming, I think. A bit down, a bit more down. I was there this morning, somewhere around this area. Quite a lot of spectators, John, I've seen. In fact, yesterday at Colin Crest, it was absolutely amazing. They calculate probably 4,000 spectators in that particular place.
Some of the drivers like this final section to the rally. Others, I suspect, hate it, but aren't brave enough to say so. It is awkward, and it's tough to find a rhythm with only... Look, there's the end in sight at the bottom. His co-driver will implore him one last time to give it plenty, and his rally is over there, and Robert Kubica is 8:26.1. And here we go.
Beautifully matched.
Cabin, prepare the doors for takeoff. We now join Jari-Matti Latvala. And you were telling me it was your friends from Spain, Lewis, that dug him out of that horrible, horrible moment on Friday.
Yes, so they told me, and they said, one of them said, Luis, but he took the shovel at the end. He should have taken it before. But he spent about 10 or 12 guys there. And I know that Jari-Matti thanked them very much, because when he went back, there was a press release from Volkswagen, and he said, I have to thank them a lot, otherwise I will still be there.
Well, he left with the boot up. The boot was still open.
Well, definitely he's not cruising, eh? We can see that.
Kubica then fastest. Here's Latvala. End of it coming up right there. He's done it by at least 9 seconds, and Latvala has the fastest stage time.
Another guy that will be disappointed. I mean, he had a good chance. He has the speed. Definitely win here. He has the experience in this country. He was his home event, but unfortunately almost home event. Part of it is his home, because part of it was in Norway, but it's a pity. We will see him fighting for the victory this year, for sure.
See how he prepares for this. Oh my word, we get it from his point of view. The braking, and into that right-hander. A reminder of the fastest time through here. Jari-Matti Latvala at 8:17.1.
All fighting for a point
to the end. Osbo coming to the end. I reckon he might have done this. I think he has.
Yes.
He's got the new fastest time. Well.
Still not able to beat the time of Jari-Matti this morning, but for the moment he has 3 points.
Quickest so far at the end, so maybe you can salvage something. Yeah, maybe we did a good stage, and for the first time on the rally the car is working perfect. So on one hand I'm very happy with that because the next rally is Mexico, but on the other hand it's very, very disappointing. Now I know what I could have had for the whole rally, so very hard to swallow, but okay, at least it's working and we know now that the car is good.
Flies well too, but Lewis sounds disappointed, doesn't he? Sounds disappointed.
He's very disappointed.
This is a recording of Chris Meek coming down just a few moments ago at the fast section. Oh, and he bites a little bit of a snowbank with a rear left. Oh, we've seen him turn once or twice before and face the way that he's come. It's one of those on Friday. How much time is that going to lose him? Somewhere in there should be Chris Meek, and there he is. How much time has he lost? Now, where are we? Has Meek, well, hang on a second at the 5.7 kilometre mark. Chris Meek had a time of 2:40.9. He's ragged there. He was quickest at the first split.
And slowing left into line.
There's the time at the second split, where he dropped 16.4 seconds. 16.4.
Well, if you think about it, John, it could have been much worse. I mean, the thing now, when you have such a soft snowbanks, as soon as you touch them or you lean a little bit on them, they grab you and you go inside, like happened to Gianni Matti yesterday or to most of the drivers.
Paul Nagel did actually admit to me yesterday in service that he was ruling himself and Chris out of the prior stage contention today. He said it would be the three at the back.
But he was fighting not only for the points on the stage, but also for a position overall, because he was just 1.4 seconds behind Elfyn Evans, and it was a fight for the Brits, and it looks like he's not going to win it.
He flies well, lands neatly, quickly onto the brakes, then round into this right hand, off to the next one. It awkward, comes up so fast. Slower than his teammate. The clock stops there. He has dropped 16.7 seconds. He's been a better end to the stage than it was at the beginning. Chris Meek then, and there's the sight inside that Citroën DS. Paul Nagel banks the notes for the final time, and let's hear from the man from Dungannon, Northern Ireland and Great Britain as the helmet comes off. The glasses will come off as well, and it should be 7th place for Chris Meek. Tanek on the left of your screen, just launching himself at the start. Here we go.
Chris, it's been a tough weekend. You had to give it everything in there. Just another little mistake, yeah?
Yeah, just a fast right 4th gear, and I touched with the rear and unfortunately got sucked in at the front, so had to do a turn in the stage, but okay.
The studs dig in.
Considering he hasn't got a lot of experience, I think Elfyn is doing really well. Really well.
Dare I say he's got further than last year? Dare I say that? What is it they say, the commentator's curse?
He will. And also very fast on tarmac. He did some very good results on tarmac last year.
It's a hard way to finish this one. There's a little bit of Monte Carlo about this with hairpin left, hairpin right, hairpin left. You just want it to finish. Off he goes, Captain Evans. Lands nicely and taxis round this one. 8:15.5, you'll remember, the fastest time through this stage so far from Matt Osberg. Evans is slipping already. How will he compare against Robert Kubica? That'll give him 3rd place here, and that also will give him 6th place overall on Rally Sweden. He'll be very, very happy with that. His best one has been 4th place in Mexico and in Germany last year.
Yeah, it's been an event of a few difficulties, to be honest, and a few frustration at points, but really, really happy with the progress this weekend. You know, I think we've shown that at least there's potential to come on this surface now, and yeah, I think we can be fairly pleased.
Yeah, but I suppose what must be really Chris with the quick 4-lane plus.
But a very good rally for Hayden Paddon, eh? A guy with not a lot of experience. I think he competed in Sweden only once before, 27 years old. It's a guy to look for in the future, definitely. And also he has shown that he can be quick in all kind of surfaces.
Yeah, and in all kinds of cars, because this really is still Danny Sordo's car. Slower than Mats Osberg, but that's not the battle that he's got to worry about. Where does he slot into this leaderboard? In 4th place, he drops 9.4 seconds. Oig's weekend hasn't been without his trips into the snow. He came on stage 2, but he's instantly concentrated himself and calmed himself down a little bit from there. That dropped him 18 seconds and took him from 6th all the way down to 9th place. But he's clawed his way back up, and where others have had misfortune, Oig Tanak of Estonia has bagged 4th place. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That, as Lewis Moyer was saying, it's not a concern for him at the moment. 4th place is safe, and it's all over for the man from Estonia, who last year and the year before was a bit of an enigma, was a little OTT, but not in Sweden in 2015. And the battle is out there on the stage. The battle's still to come, and it starts with Thierry Neuville, our leader last night by 1.5 seconds, but in 3rd place this morning. If he has ever come across and driven through a moment where he's got to give everything, this is that moment. But the split, the first split after 5.7 kilometers shows Ogier as the fastest of the two. Mikkelsen there, bottom left-hand corner of your screen, has just launched himself into the start of the stage. The battle is on. The 3 major contenders are in the stage, and this is the first man we will see, Thierry Neuville, riding in 3rd place, but wanting 2nd place back and wanting the win that he had last night.
We see that on the 2nd split he's fastest.
He was 1.6 seconds behind Sebastian Ogier.
At the first split, yeah. On the 2nd he was fastest, Ogier was not there yet.
The times at the bottom record the times of the previous drivers through this stage. Neuville flies. Do you remember that flight over Collins Press yesterday? A record-breaking flight. He doesn't have to beat Osberg, but go on, Mats, you're about to lose it. He has, and he's monstered Mats' time by 5.1 seconds, and that is the new benchmark from the Belgian in the bins. And if there was the possibility to get that time into the car behind, wouldn't that cause some eyebrows to rise?
And 3.7 seconds faster than Jari Matti this morning. So at the moment, this is the record of this stage.
This is a man who has given everything for a 2nd rally win, Thierry Neuville, and they crowd around him for the interview.
Thierry, a great stage time, 4.6 behind the leader coming in. You've given everything you can. It's a long 6-minute wait now.
Yeah, we have to wait now. I was maximum. I took big risks, to be honest, but everything went well, so there's not only one possibility to go faster. So really pleased with my run. We have done very, very hard this weekend, and it's like a wake-up call for the team. Hopefully we can improve a bit more and be more often on this position.
Andreas Mikkelsen is on the stage behind him. Keep calm, everybody. Be Neuville-esque. I have double world champion co-driver Lewis Moyer in the commentary box doing the maths.
Look at the first split, John. Ogier, Mikkelsen equal, Neuville plus 1.6.
After 5.7 kilometers, there is not a hair to separate them.
Let's see. I mean, Neuville has done an incredible job in his rally. You know, he's a very good driver, fantastic person as well. The team, they talk highly about him. I remember Malcolm Wilson saying that he's really a nice guy, very easy to work, very professional. Malcolm said to me, he reminds me Carlos Luis, the way he works. He's really a hungry man. He gives everything he has and more.
There is no one as ruthless and determined as this man in the service park. But has all that paid off? Oh, it's a biggie. Lands on the nose, lands nicely. should do it. Don't worry about those power stage points. We've got a bigger battle on our hands here as the clock stops there. 8.5.6. Oh, my word. Where does he get it from? 8.5.6. They can't believe it down there.
Don't forget, he has to take 3 seconds, 3.1 from Andreas Mikkelsen.
Who is in the stage and doesn't know the scene down here, doesn't realise what's going on. Thierry Neuville has his hands on his hips. He can't believe it. He's shaking his head. Look at that, says Ogier. Let's hear from double world champion Sebastian Ogier.
Sebastian, a big smile on your face. You've given it everything. You got to wait now.
I mean,
no!
I've done everything.
We interrupt the
like
interview with the world champion because
let's wait for the time of Andreas. What's Thierry? I don't know this time.
The time for Andreas Mikkelsen.
Mikkelsen's just spun.
Now we're breaking the news, Terry. He knows. That's more than 3 seconds being lost there on the right-hand side. This is incredible.
Crazy one.
Was he quicker than...
Flat out from the beginning to the end. Even by opening the road, 85% of the rally we won. It's amazing victory. So happy, so proud.
Here we go. Well, he's going to celebrate already. Oh my word, have you ever seen anything so dramatic? But our heart must go out for Andreas Mikkelsen, who was...
I mean, you know, I work for Volkswagen and feel really happy for Sebastian, and at the same time I feel really sorry for Andreas, you know. His home event, I mean, he's Norwegian, but part of the rally's in Norway.
This is where it all finished for Andreas Mikkelsen. Oh, and it's up at this, just before he was going to arrive into the ski slope. What happened?
Oh, too late braking, it looks like. Yeah, too late braking. He almost saved it. Almost saved it.
We've seen Chris Meek do that. We saw Sebastian Ogier do that on Friday, Lewis. And this is the sight. This is the sight now. Andreas Mikkelsen knows that the rally is finished, but where is he going to slot into the overall 1 to 10? Sebastian Ogier is watching this. He's absorbing the impact of what we and you at home have just seen, and he cannot believe his eyes.
And he was keeping the pace of Sebastian. After the first split, they were equal, so... I mean, podium result is not a bad result, but the way the rally went, he will be tremendously disappointed. I would be as well.
Well, he passed Thierry Neuville in stage 19 to lead by 3.8 seconds. Won stage 19 this morning. That was the very first one, and he must have thought the moment was on, but he hadn't dealt with the ambition, the ruthless ambition of Sebastian Ogier. He flies for the last time, and it's a modest jump. Mikkelsen dropping. Well, there's a resigned and congratulatory handshake from Ola Flöner as Andreas Mikkelsen raises his hands, and he knows what might have been. Thierry Neuville there to see him. Wait a second.
Someone is phoning me. Someone is phoning me that you don't know. Yeah. Carlos Sainz.
Does his second name begin with
something? But I will speak with him later.
And here is the scene then at the end of the stage. Andreas Mikkelsen being mobbed and asked about what almost happened. In there is Thierry Neuville. He knows his heartbreak. There is a scrum in there of people who want to know exactly what happened. Oh.
Yeah, we gave it everything.
There's confirmation of the win. Ogier the winner by 6.4 seconds, eclipsing Neuville into second, with Andreas Mikkelsen, the Norwegian, in third place. Those are the podium. Behind them, Oyt Tanak, then Hayden Padden, a personal best for him in 5th place. The 6 to 10 look like this. Evans wins the Battle of the Brits, pushing Meek down into 7th because of his moment in this stage. Behind them, Prokop, Ostberg and Kevin Abring on his debut on snow, bagging a point for Hyundai, who will be delighted at that result.
Bit late in braking. But he almost saved it. Look.
But did he have to push that hard?
Oh, of course. When you have 3 seconds, I mean, you cannot really control 3 seconds. It's very difficult.
And that's how the Drivers' Championship looks after 2 events. Ogier now leading from Thierry Neuville in second, with Andreas Mikkelsen equal second. Jari-Matti Latvala with 19 points. That'll be a disappointing weekend for him. And Mats Osberg with 15. Well, 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 they'll be celebrating back there at VW. And it's time for the presentations and the podium, and well, Pierre Bernhard of the Crémant d'Alsace Association is going to present the winning co-driver with his award, and the winning driver should be presented with his award by Kenneth Johansson, who's the county governor of the Värmland. And off it goes. The bubbles are sprayed, and I bet you this man, Sebastian Ogier, never dreamt he would be running into the crowd as the winner.
I mean, as he said, it's not easy to win Sweden opening the road today, sir, and he did it. Impressive performance from Sebastian, absolutely impressive. He started this morning with a 9.6 seconds difference. He went for it, and he did it.
The event went away from him. He knew his chance was on Friday when the conditions were hard and suited him. He tried to do his best, but one mistake took it away from him. And then he has stuck there and clawed his way back, as others have had to endure their moments and mistakes. Let's have a look at the Manufacturers' Championship. Volkswagen leading that with 68 points. Hyundai in second place with 55. Then it's M Sport with 32 points. Citroën on 20. And the Volkswagen Motorsport second team in 15 points in fifth place. Hyundai in second place. A celebration for them back in the service park in Hagfors. That is a great achievement for them.
Only 13 points behind Volkswagen at the moment, eh?
The picture then that marks the result to Rally Sweden. The winner is Ogier and an extremely happy Julian Ingrassia. Second place. Let's hear from Andreas Mikkelsen. Let's see if we can get in there and hear from him.
Andreas, the spraying of the champagne just happened, but it wasn't the position you wanted.
Oh, it's very disappointing. We made a good weekend and slightly a mistake in the left-hand corner, but we really gave it all. We tried everything, and okay, this is rally, but we will come back stronger.
I guess do you take strength out of this? Yes, it's not the victory, but the performance of battling with Ogier and Neuville, it's got to be confidence boosting.
Yeah, of course. We gave it all. We were not interested in getting second by the end of this rally, so we gave it all for the victory, but okay, it didn't really pay off. I made a mistake, maybe pushing a bit too hard, and yeah, not so much more to say really.